Hello, everyone, and welcome to my channel, Handmade by Ying with Donna. Today is September the 21st, 2023, and it's 8 o'clock p.m. Tonight, we're just doing a hangout, sit and sew. We're all working on so many different projects along the way, and we're just going to get to sit and hang out, get to know Donnell from Donnell's Stitchery. You'll get to know Memoirs. If you've got any questions, tonight's the night to ask your content creators. We've also got Quilting Queen 22 in the house. We've got Day, the World Traveler. She's our ride or die buddy. Then we've got Miss Janine, our school bus driver from upstate New York. And that is us for now. We're just going to sit back, have a good time, and sew as late as we want. No rules, no harm, no foul. So feel free to ask away if you've got a question. Ask. That's what we're here for tonight. I am working on the Mickey. Like I said, I'm going to be doing 4 or 5 different ones. This one is going to be a 2-sider. So my goal would be to have both sides made for when we come together. I'll be able to show you they will match the pattern layout, but I am changing the way that the stars are on mine as well as the bow for Minnie. So you'll see a couple changes where I've tweaked the patterns to suit myself. One of my subscribers today graciously said she would be sending me bows for Minnie, and I humbly appreciate her. And that's where we are for now. So Miss Janine, I will be back with you in just a second to see if you've got little Hooter handy that you might be able to show.
Well, yeah.
I wasn't going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? Today's a Hooter day, so let's tweet the Hooter.
All right. You let me know when you're.
All right. Day saying, let's get this party started. Linda, hi, Donna, Joe, and everyone. Louise, hi, Donna, Joe, and everyone here tonight. Candace, hello, everyone. Paula Hill, good evening, everyone. Donnell Stitchery, whoop, whoop. Guess who? Nancy's in the house. So Terry, hello. Rebel, hi everyone. Melina, hello, sweetheart. Candace, can't wait for Mickey so long. It's going to be a blast. I'm doing a little, like I said, preliminary because I like to work a pattern before I do it on the lives. That way, if I see something, I can say something and put notes on my pattern so we can walk through it together. Elizabeth, hello. Shirley, hi everyone from Ontario, Canada. Cat's Gallery, hello. Teresa Louise in chat. Teresa Louise hasn't made it over from Susan's, but she will be here. Judy Herbert, hello everyone. Kathleen Champ, hey girl. Hello Donna and ladies, Joe and everyone. Lorraine Young, hello everyone. Teresa Louise is, hi babe. I love you. So whenever Teresa Louise has time, if she wants, she's got the passcode and she can come on in the door. It's always open. Let me see. Sarah, hello, everyone. So we've got 45 in the chat. So let's get this party rolling. The Confident Quilter, Gladys Paul is in the house. Katie, happy Thursday, everyone. Judy is telling Day hello. So Candy, I love the pink hands after my own heart. So I'm going to start with Little Hooter. Today, we were working on legit kits, and my Thursdays are normally dedicated 100% to legit kit, but I'm segueing just a little bit tonight. We're going to wrap up the legit kit, show you where everybody is, and Janine is going to show you where she's at on her Little Hooter.
You ready?
Sassy Stephanie is working on her homework from today, getting ready for next week. I've got mine thrown over here and ready to go as well. So with all of that being said, without any further ado, meet Little Hooter from Miss Janine. The next time that you see Little Hooter, it will be quilted on her long arm by her. She will come up with her own creation of the quilting and how she's going to do it. She did ask me if she could go ahead and streamline, and I said, yep, you'll show it once, and then we won't see it again until we wrap up at our wrap-up party where we're paper picking, and she's already done sitting and going, My binding, my label, my sleeve, everything's done. What's taking y'all so long? And she'll be on to the next pattern. But
Now,
that's the way
listen,
we love it.
Quilting is going to be time consuming. So I don't know
Yeah,
how.
it's one of those ones you take your time. So in the comments below, in the chat, let's give her some Hooter love. Show her how much that it was beautiful, Janine. That is 100% from her stash and scraps. And it just goes to show you can have the pattern, and the pattern is just that, a guide. What you choose to do with it, you do.
I
And
actually do have three. I can't hold up. I have 3 pieces from my wonderful friend Donna that I couldn't find in my own stash that she shared with me. So
I
there
share
is
any. It was very, very pretty. So I am just like totally in awe that you have created such an awesome masterpiece. It's good to see when you're showcasing something and you're so passionate about it that others jump on with you, and it's just like you nailed it. And I am blessed to see how much you've came and how far you've came. Then we've got Miss Sassy. Yep, Miss Sassy. She's there's minutes that she loves me and minutes that it's like, girl, what did you do to me? But I'm telling you what, every piece that she has put together looks stunning. I couldn't be more pleased with how she has taken her creativity and her patience and her passion for FPP and brought it to the next level. It's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
You are welcome. So as I'm talking about memoirs, she does have her own channel. It's Memoirs of a Long Arm Quilter. If you're new to me and you have not subscribed to her, please give her some love over on her channel. And in her comments of any or all of her videos, let her know that I sent you along. That way she'll know that, hey, we're shoving her out over here. Not off a cliff, but out there. So let me look at the chat really quick. Brenda Foley, hello, Delia. Sarah, lots of love there. Paula Hill, lots of love. Teresa Lynch, very pretty. Jane, hello, darling Miss Donna. It's so nice to see you again, along with your group, Hooter Love. Absolutely. Hello, Miss Jane, and I hope that you're doing well. Lorraine Young, it's gorgeous, Janine. Quoting Queen, stunning, Janine. Kathleen Champ, Hooter Love, Hooter Love, Hooter Love, all the way through. Elizabeth Helby, nice and awesome. Shirley, around to it. Hooter Love in the chat. Katie Bach, hello, and Hooter Love. Constance, all kinds of love coming your way. Quoting Compound, I didn't get to see it. It's okay because it's right there in her room. So if I can twist her arm one more time, would you like to see it? Awkward Quilter from Georgia. Hi, Sassy. Joe the Tech Guy just dropped Sassy's link. And Miss Sarah, hello, hello. So Miss Janine, would you be gracious enough to show little Hooter one final time before it hits the long arm? And I'll humbly appreciate you showing it.
Awesome.
Breathtaking, gorgeous.
It's beautiful, Janine.
I love it when you hold it up to the light that you can see all the lines and it makes it look more like feathers.
You can see all the colors on there too.
Yeah. It's just like, poof. Look at
When
all.
I grow up, I want to be like Janine.
I'm gonna put it on the big screen.
Day, I love you.
Look at his
Those claws are, I have to keep Buttercup in. When Janine comes around me and has a little Hooter, Buttercup's staying in because she's a little like 4-pound pooch. And I think little Hooter could pick her up and hurt her.
Go, try to be lunch.
A little nibble after she got through the fur.
Right?
This little itty bitty piece in his eye is pimento. I had to get that one from Donna because I didn't have nothing like it.
At least you know you got a little loving.
It's got a little Donna twinkle.
Yeah, it's got a little twinkle from Miss Donna.
Donna
Let me see. Someone said their husband said something to her. I gotta try to see. Quilting
Oh, my
compound. Wow,
husband
that's
applauds you.
awesome.
Ah,
Sarah says, my husband applauds you.
Aw,
Candace, adorable big hooter. I'm telling you, she nailed it. So let me see what the other ladies are working for. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Love the colors. Looks like stained glass with the light behind it. I am jonesing to see what she comes up with. She has a standard long arm. It is not digitized, and whatever she comes up with is going to be her own creation. I can't wait to see what she does. Janine, the color placement was spot on. Absolutely. So with all of that being said, Miss Dave, what are you up to tonight?
I am trying to make more scrunchies or put them together. I'm shoving elastic down the tubes while I'm traveling till I get to my destination, and then I will get the hooter back out. Hopefully Monday when I get all set up and start working diligently to get working on it and get her done.
You got this, girlfriend. You got this.
Oh, I know I do.
If we can do it, just remember each piece is one bite.
Yep,
So
absolutely.
how do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. How do you get a hooter done?
One at a
Little
time.
nibbles. Little nibbles.
Absolutely.
Nibbles.
Yep. So I have my nibble basket, and what I do is cut up my parts every morning and put them in my basket. When the basket is empty of my parts, I know that I can move on to my next project. So I've nibbled up enough today of little hooter. I'm telling you. I've reworked the whole block. I've accidentally worked on the wrong block, but I got next week's done.
Well, there you go.
So next week you have to
Two
redo the
blocks on
block.
the live. So I think it's a win day. Pieces Loving Quilting. Hey, Court.
Hi,
Hey,
Courtney.
sweetheart. You are welcome
Hi,
to
Courtney.
come live. Court, if you're here locally, you know what I'm saying, in town, and you're in your sewing room and you would like to come on, go into the chat, into our guild group, and you can get the link from there, sweetheart, and come on in and join us. Debt Free Quilter, hey, just dropping in for a minute. Heather
Hi,
had
hope you're
surgery
feeling good.
today, and she is one of our guild members, and she is home recovering. And next up is Donnell Stitchery, new and upcoming channel that she has such amazing content. And I'm a strong believer in together we sew, together we grow. And it's an honor and a privilege to have you here on my channel. Thank you for coming.
Thank
So
you
what are you
so much.
working on?
I am working on an order I have of making 200 keychains.
Ooh. So is that what you
You have one done?
specialize in?
I'm sorry, what was that, Donna?
Is that what you specialize in, is keychains, or what? What is
Pretty
your-
much just like any type of sewing crafts. I mean, I do like hand stitching of like making like little fuzzy kittens out of fuzzy socks.
Cool.
Oh, how cute.
That is darling.
Yeah, I do just like a bunch of different little things and everything. I love doing all in between of like making quilts.
Oh,
Awesome.
so can you remember, it's been a hot minute since I got to talk to you. Can you remember what your first quilt was and how old you were when you made it?
My very first one, I was probably like around like 11 or 12 years old. I'm 43 now. And my mom had taught me, and instead of doing like the machine quilting or anything, like we machine stitched it or machine pieced it and then tied it, and we used to do flea markets. So
How cool is that?
I took it to the flea market and we actually sold it and everything. It was one of the proudest moments I ever had, and that's when I fell in love.
Absolutely. Life's a journey and you're doing fabulous. Courtney, you have a fabulous, safe trip. I thought that's what you had told me, but I just wanted to make sure, girl. Absolutely. Linda, not at the moment. Let me see, Linda Denton. Good to see you. Do you know when you may feel live? within the, I think Courtney and I had talked, and she's tentatively looking at middle of October after her vacay. But she'll have to lock in her dates. So with all of that goodness being said, along the way, ladies, as you're working tonight, please show your stuff, talk it up. Let me see, Quilting Queen, that elephant, it's taunting me. Have you thought of how you're going to quilt it yet?
No,
See, that's
I know how I
part,
want to
right?
quilt it, but I don't know how I'm good about how I'm going to do it.
Oh,
Because I want to do
Yeah.
it like, you know how the African Indians, they always put the headdresses on them when they dress them up in India. And
Mhm.
I sort of want to do
that's
that.
a
And then
cool idea.
you just,
Oh, that'd be cool.
yeah.
It would be neat to make the headdress, then attach it to the quilt and then quilt over it that way. You've got so
wow.
much talent. You could do that.
Yeah.
That would be pretty
I
cool.
can paint it in a lot easier than piecing it in.
There you go.
You're quite crafty. So Joe, quilting stitchery thing. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. North Texas is having some severe weather right now, so be careful, Courtney.
Courtney and Heather. Heather's in Texas.
Yes, but Heather's the one that's telling Courtney to be careful.
Oh, okay. All right. I can't see the chat, so.
It's okay. It's okay. So let me do my little box and then I'll get off my tuchus and start sewing.
Yeah, come on, chop,
Just the
chop.
top part.
Yeah. Just the top, correct?
Yeah, you don't want to take the other stuff out.
It might be quite personal and I like that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know. Oh, yes. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. This is quilt retreat magic. But this will go into the long room. Thank you for mailing that over, honey.
No problem.
So let me mark that. And then Joe can slide it under the long arm.
All right, you're a good boy.
Uh,
I got 3 birds in here. And he does not like it when he does not get 100% of the attention all day.
Oh my goodness. Hello, Miss Nellie. Welcome, welcome. Kind to style my elephant after the adorable elephant, so many colors. I tell you what, you all have so much talent. It's amazing. I love to look at everybody's pictures on all the creators' channels. You guys nail it every time.
Don't bend it.
I don't see it saying anything, but it's in there, I'm sure.
It's in there. I had to do a double take too.
That is beautiful color. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know me so well. Thank you. They made my logo for our Monday Night Lives. And it says, just saying. I got the best friends. Sitting here in the middle of the storm, Janine. Peace, love, and thank you, Heather. We are headed to Fort Worth for tonight and tomorrow in Austin. Safe travels. I just posted my elephant on your Facebook page. Awesome. I have not figured out how to share that over here yet. I'll have to get with Miss Becca to see how to do that. But if anybody would like to see any of the postings on the Handmade by Ying like share page, feel free, honestly, to go over there, join the group, and share away. It shows that everything that we're all making and all of our creativity, I love it, that we can all share in one neutral place.
Hooter won't be there yet.
Hooter's coming, but you can't post it yet.
Not yet.
It should say, let's share, does it? So I'm going to start popping blocks and building Donnell birds. What kind?
I have see, my son has his bird in here as well, which is a lovebird. I have a budgie, or in America, it's also referred to as a parakeet. And that's
Oh,
my little
wow.
boy. And then we have a green cheek sun conure, which is the
Oh.
one that likes to be loud at times.
Fits right in.
Yup, he's like, okay.
Watch me, pay attention to me. Hearing an echo, who's got it on? Want to know what I'm doing tonight?
Yeah, what are you doing? You froze, honey.
Oh, geez, again.
It's
Tell me what I'm
okay. You're back, babe.
So I'm doing the organizing that I should have done before I did the Hooter.
And I'm telling you, you're hooked. So that's telling me you plan to move forward
It's another
And-
one. Let's see.
and do more projects, right?
Me.
Now, Mr. Hooter might need a Mrs. Hooter.
He might indeed. How would I change him up though?
I don't know.
Put a bow on him like Minnie.
No.
That's what I was thinking. Put a little bow on at the top of his head, of her head.
Put
Yeah.
like light pastel colors and make him a girl hooter.
Ooh, an albino owl.
A
Or
snow
make
one,
it-
a snow
Snow
hooter.
owl.
They are.
Make the-
they are.
Make the
yeah.
boy out Hooter as a tuxedo type of suit.
Mhm. She's like, I'm not feeling any of you, so stop.
Nope.
But she'll catch up and blow by again for round 3.
How about this? I like the idea of a snow owl.
I think that would be beautiful. And put those
Oh yeah,
two together.
snowy owl, beautiful. I've seen one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The problem
just-
was there really isn't a whole lot of white. That was the problem, because I was thinking about doing it like that, but you don't see a whole lot of white. You like,
Whites and grays.
White though.
creams
Not
and stuff.
pure.
No, but there's a totally a white snowy owl.
Yes,
Yep.
there is.
But I wouldn't have to do it like that. I could do it in, I think.
Oh, no,
Hello,
right.
today's my day
Yeah.
off, and I'm lucky enough to have 2 lives today. Yes, you are, Miss Sue. Welcome,
Yeah.
welcome. Amy C is in the house.
Amy, see
Just
it?
Hello,
got here,
Amy.
Hubby's getting dinner ready.
Aw.
What a trooper, what a trooper.
TV time soon.
Hey, where's our girl Jersey?
You're probably not a member of it.
Jersey.
Yeah, she was on here earlier.
Yeah,
I asked if she was
Jersey.
coming on, but I didn't hear back from her.
Scott might have called.
Oh, that could be.
Use purples and pinks in place of whereas your greenish. Oh, a snow owl. Yep. I just love the creativity of everyone.
I like that idea. That sounds.
Yep. She's still at church. She'll join us when she gets home.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize she had church today.
Yeah, she had her special.
Life group or whatever.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, tell me, why is the code for parchment is J?
Because it's the way they like their alphabet. Don't pay
Look at the
attention.
strangers.
Do not pay attention and fixate on what they call stuff. Don't worry about it.
I know, it just gets me.
It's mind-boggling. Wait until you get the like sage green and see what they call it. Or salt and pepper and
Well,
snow.
pepper is S, so
Yes.
that's It's
Yeah.
back.
We got some of those already with the Hooter.
So if you are joining the stars into your Mickey, pre-make those and make sure that you're squaring them down to either the 10-inch, and you're going to use square it down to make the one a 10-inch, and the other one was, what was it, 5, 10, 15 by 50. And it'll come together really nice for you.
Very, very quiet. We're
Goodbye.
hiding it.
So just out of curiosity, if you've ever done a legit kit, can you drop a part in the chat? If you have done a valid craft pattern, can you
Ooh,
please drop a thumbs up in the chat?
Oh, somebody put a thumbs up for me. I did that one. Actually, now I've done a legit kit.
I can't just yet. You gotta wait on mine.
Yep. And it's just going to give us a little idea. Donnell has got her heart up. Yeah. So which legit kit have you done, Donnell?
I'm actually still currently working on it though. It's the Vortex.
Oh, is that not darling?
It is. I'm right now about a month behind, but
That's okay.
I had some
When?
orders that came in that I've had to put up ahead of it and everything. I'm like, come on. But at the same time,
Absolutely.
I can't be upset about money.
Right. Okay, Melina, which one did you do of the Violet Craft? I know, but I'm not sure if our subscribers know. If you've done a Judy Niemeyer, can you put a I don't know, a star? That way I know which patterns you have done. You can't do what day? Teresa Louise is lurking but not coming in. Day.
One.
Say what?
Ooh, that is going to be gorgeous. I love the
love
bright,
it.
the earth tones.
Sassy, I didn't know you were gonna do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Took a class with one of her instructors.
So cool.
I'm thinking of doing that too coming up.
So you're doing the
Okay.
summer solstice then, Sassy?
Sorry.
You're doing the summer solstice?
No, because I want to finish this one.
Trust me, we're not doing them all in one.
Yeah, no, this one is, it was a bit, and I hadn't really, honestly, I haven't touched it since I taken the class because everything like topsy-turvy.
Sure.
But the class was actually, because she does it every 3 months.
Okay.
Right.
So I was gonna do it, well, for my birthday, and I was like, other stuff came up, so I didn't get to do it this quarter, but I will be doing it next quarter.
Oh, nice.
And that's going to be cool.
Mhm.
So cool. And then we have Miss Becca in the house.
She's coming.
She's coming.
These are
Got to
coming.
get her camera angles all set up and ready.
Uh-huh.
Or turned on.
All of the above.
All of the great things.
Mhm. What am I doing here?
When she actually gets here, we'll chat with her a bit,
We knew that.
her brain, and pick on her
There she
just
is.
a little bit.
Okay, Donna, can I see your A3?
I think she's frozen.
No, she's
She's
playing.
frozen.
Playing.
I wish Joe would have got me a screenshot of that. He's like, too bad, do it again.
Is Ian in the house? I'm sure he probably did.
Right?
Well, that's gonna be a meme, Becca.
Yeah.
That's fine.
He would do that.
Look, my head's cut off.
Next time you do a collab with her, that's gonna be her thumbnail picture.
She will slap you silly.
Donna, can I see a picture of your A3?
Yep. Give me just 1 second.
This one blue is not, it's not jiving with me.
Look, my head's cut off.
And I'm thinking they supposed to be touching, but I can't get it to touch.
Okay, we're on A3.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, baby. 1, 2, 3. Okay, do you want the front or the back?
The front, because my
Can you see it?
I don't even know why I jumped up for. I need you to
Because you love me.
I can see it.
Hang on. Do it again.
Wait a minute.
I love you.
See.
She can hold it up to the camera and go, boink. Oop.
Right?
Don't make me laugh, Heather says it hurts.
No.
Are you hurt?
Wait a minute. What did I get up? I can't see. I don't care how close I get.
What's funny is when you're squinting like I do, and you still need a magnifier, and you wear trifocals. Bye, Teresa Louise. Gotta run for now. Have fun. Thank you.
Bye, Teresa.
But Teresa,
We love you,
It
baby
is,
girl. Love you, love you, love you.
I'm sorry, Heather.
That's not on me, babe. That's not on me.
No.
Oh, I thought you were about to break out in some kind of song over there, Sass. Nuh-uh.
She's talking to that kitty.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? Joseph?
What?
No. Joe's over here making a meme.
Uh-oh.
He's got too much time on his hands to send to her. Stop it. She's not gonna love you anymore.
I love him anyway. Do it
This
more.
morning I have some homeschooling granddaughter. I get it. Becca is going to slap you. Becca, I have no part in that.
I think that's hilarious.
Hold on, you've got to see what this man has done to you.
I've already seen. My name is Becca, and I approve this message.
Holy goodness. You're a better team player than I am because I could tell him what he can do with his little meme.
He's gonna be sleeping on the couch.
Yep. Because I will defend my friends against him.
You see, does
Becca,
that
what
look
are you doing, girl?
when I'm
That looks
looking at
so
it?
pretty, Joe.
like
At least,
this,
hey,
it
if
don't
you
look
sleep on the
right,
couch
but then
tonight,
right
you got
here it
Molly,
did.
and she got all cleaned up today.
Huh?
Sass, that looks so pretty.
Thank you. I think it when I had to look at it in the camera, I couldn't look at it straight up close. It doesn't look right.
Send me a picture of it. To me, it looks beautiful.
I'm pointing it to the corner that I'm questioning.
Yeah. And that will help me be able to help you. Jackie, it's
Lloyd, I'll
fine.
be having Donna on speed dial.
We live our lives on Zoom. I think you girls are covered.
We have questions. Snap a picture, send it.
Yep.
Right?
I believe that's
it.
good.
Okay.
That's good. Yep.
Because I'm not gonna tell you how many times I just ripped that thing out and it kept
No,
falling.
you're good. You are good. If you look at mine, you're going to see the same thing.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, maybe, just maybe.
Yep.
Okay.
It is.
One more
It's
piece
exactly the
attached to
same.
it.
You got it, Stassi.
You have done fabulous, doll. Just fabulous. So, trying to figure out this beautiful, beautiful project. And like I said, you are going to have to do a little bit of manipulating with your star. This star is going to be the size of 4 or 5 patch. So you're going to just have to work with it. I did 2.5 and then I squared down. Like I said, you were going to have to do a little bit of manipulating.
That for the little one?
Yep. So now it's just laying these out. And you're going to have to build this all in one quadrant to get it to line up the way it needs to go. There's no other way to get it done. My iron is not hot enough, so I'll jack the heat
So
up.
they're not, the
Edge.
5-inch squares are not just like a gridded pattern? Like you can just like go across, it's not like that?
On this, if you're adding the stars like what I'm doing, you can go with what the pattern says, or you can make your own. I opted to go with 2.5 inch and build mine out.
Gotcha, okay.
And then I just bordered it out because that border is going to camouflage it. With the quilting, you're not even going to see that little border out.
Now, did
I
you
always
try
look
to
at-
make it the original way first? And you just saw that it was maybe a little too small, or how did you go
No,
about?
not at all. I just skipped their technique because I'm doing mine with all 5-inch, and they had it to where you'd make this, then you're gonna put a long strip in. And I didn't want that. I want the look of the choppy of all the lines. I like that. So I didn't want Mickey to be all pieced and then strips all around it, if that makes sense.
Right, for the
Right,
border.
right. Okay, so I'm definitely, right now, I'm lit, I can hear you talking about it.
You can
but
hear my
I
lips
definitely gonna be
moving.
like, I want to do it the same way, because I'm
Yep.
not, I know I'm not gonna like that strip.
I didn't like the strip at all. So you're going to want to do it with the 5-inch, but I would recommend anybody doing it that way. Honestly, it's going to come together beautiful, whichever way you opt to do it. I don't like doing strip piecing like that.
And I'm-
Donna, see something wrong with your Mickey on the wall. I do too. It's not all pieced in, Heather. It's just sitting there. It's all going to be all jacked up until I get it all joined together. So right now you're going to see it look all jacked up.
Because she's dealing with limited space.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm doing mine, but I'm not doing it. I'm not adding the stars.
Right.
Mine's just gonna be all 5-inch squares.
I always
You're gonna
looked
do all
at
five-
patterns
yeah, I
as
want-
being like
want
just
all
a
5-inch
creative.
squares.
I've
Yep.
always looked at patterns as just being a creative, being a foundation of where to start.
Yep.
Right.
Yes. I really thought it was all 5-inch squares. I'm glad you guys, I'm listening, like I said, but my brain can only process one project at a time.
And that's
Yeah,
okay.
it is all 5-inch squares except for that white border.
Well, and
Yep.
there's half square triangles too, right?
Right. The half
Yeah,
square
yeah.
triangle, you can go with the 5-inch. You're gonna make 18 half square triangles. That's gonna be on the flip side of where you're framing and making. But honestly, it's not as hard as it looks.
No, okay.
It's just figure out how many of each color that you need prior to getting started, and you're golden. Even though the color codes that they're telling you, I wrote mine out like this, and I'll send this to all of you ladies. I wrote notes on the bottom of it telling you like you're going to need 26 red, 23 yellow, 13 green. The work's already been done that way. Your HSTs, you're going to need how many of what with your background. So I broke those down as well.
Wow.
Okay.
Too much work into it, but when I'm going to be doing mass cutting, if I get this part done, the goal is get the mass cutting done tonight, and then I'll be able to do it. I mean, there's an HST going the wrong way. Hold on, Heather. Is it on the finished or the unfinished one? The goal is get the mass cutting done tonight, and
All right, so Heather, you gotta screenshot it and then
screenshot it and send it to me.
send a picture, circle the spot. Send it to them.
Yep, that works better for me.
Yeah, see, I got mine. I went scrappy all the way with mine. I'm not doing the rainbow.
Yeah, I'm not doing a rainbow either.
I
I'll cut
figure
mine
we
offset.
made
I just gotta cut my white. I gotta cut my white squares only.
We're not doing a wood.
I'm not doing my Mickey like the pattern. I'm doing, mine's all scrappy. There's a different 5-inch square. Or with a white background and black for my half square triangles.
I don't know which one you are hanging. Okay, hold on, Heather. Give me a minute. Let me get this up here and you can direct, because there's only 18 choices you got.
Mhm.
And the only reason I'm trusting is because you're medicated.
Hold on, let me see.
It's on the far left side, I think. Right there in the blue and the green.
Well, you're gonna have to wait a minute.
What,
Please
please?
make sure this is right before I do any more.
But it might just be a lighter color. Can't tell if it's background or not.
But I don't think she's telling me background. Okay, I mean, there's an HST the wrong way. I don't know which one you are hanging. The one directly behind me. This one is already pieced. This one is hanging to be pieced. So number it 1 or 2. The one that's already pieced is here. The one directly behind, and this would be number 2 to be
Right where-
pieced under the ear.
Right where your hand was just at. Reach right out to your
Two.
right side.
Oh, I
It's
think
easy for you to sit there. I don't know.
Oh, I do.
You see that
it.
orange?
So give me
one?
a second.
You see the orange one, Donna?
Hold on
Yep, I do.
just a second.
You're talking about the
Your hand
olive
is
green
right,
one,
your elbow was right there.
Hold on.
like the olive green.
Yeah.
Let me get this.
Yeah, one's going to the right, one's going down.
I'm not sure that it's wrong though. I think it's right.
I'm not either, so I'm not moving nothing until I look at the pattern.
Your hand go down too.
One row,
Right
go
up
down.
here.
Right.
That
There
Are
you
you
one.
go.
talking here?
Yeah.
That's
I
the
think
way
that
it's
one's
supposed
right.
to
It's
be.
the other one.
All right,
No, it's not.
guys. Get, Okay, red is pointed down, red is pointed down. Red down, red down. That's the top. Green up,
I see what's
white,
wrong.
white should be like this. Hold on. No, I had it right. I had it right.
It's
was
not
No,
right.
the
the
top section, it's the
That's not
bottom.
the one.
Hold on. Hold on. Now I've got it jacked. Hold on.
Turn quarter
Yeah, that's
turn.
not right. Turn it one more quarter.
Turn it again.
Hold on. But I'm not kidding. That's the way it is in the pattern.
No, you gotta turn it one more.
You gotta turn
Hold
it one
on.
more time.
Put the white down.
Give me a second.
Okay.
There you go.
That's the way it was.
That is the way it
Uh-huh.
was.
I
Yep,
don't
one-
think that-
And this one here.
that's the one.
There you go.
Now it's right.
No, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
now it's right.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Let me
Dang
double
on, Heather,
check.
you got some good eyes.
Thank you, Heather. I need some of that stuff you're on.
That,
Hello?
I don't think you want to do what she had done though,
No.
to get it.
Good morning, Miss Janet.
She earned it.
It's
Hi,
just a suggestion. Gwendolyn, Delia, I'm doing my Mickey Scrappy too. Awesome. Under the ear, I got it. Thank you, Heather. That way I could see. I honestly, it didn't look right doing it that way. So I don't know what I did. I should have looked across, but it's down because it hasn't all been seamed together. So I humbly appreciate the help. So, morning, ladies. There you go, Candace. Yep. Tell me in the chat if you've never said a block wrong. In a giveaway, but you got to be able to prove you never messed up a block.
not it.
Got
Yeah.
it, yeah.
Yo, Patty G. Hello, girls and pals. I love Miss Patty G. She's amazing. Beck,
Yo,
what are you working on, girl?
Patty G.
I can't do it like y'all do. Yo, Patty G's in the house.
No,
Patty
Patty
G.
G in the house.
I'm not Hood.
It makes me giggle the way that Ian does it so much.
Are you all working on the Mickey Mouse? No.
Nope.
Janine is organizing fabric. Sassy is working on little Hooter. Donnell Stitchery is working on keychains. Delia is working on hair pieces, hair ties pieces.
Crunchy.
Quilting Queen, what are you working on?
Memory quilt.
Memory quilt. So Becca, what are you working on, babe?
Block of the month.
How cool is that? I've never said a block wrong yet. That's
Who be lying?
why we have them where we can lay them out. But seriously, I appreciate the eyes on this. So that equals, I need one more row up there. I'm trying to get this to line up. 9 patch there, 9 patch. I need one more row there. So 9, 9, 2.
School bus just went by.
See what?
A school bus just went by.
Say it ain't so.
There was a game at the high school tonight, so yes, there was.
Ah,
These are stuff.
Speaking of school buses, I have to go to bed.
good night,
Oh.
Janine.
Good night, Janine.
Do I
Hi,
have-
Janine. Good meeting
The
you.
Hooter looks phenomenal.
Thank you. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night,
night.
sweetheart. See you
Good
tomorrow,
night, my
girl.
friend.
See you tomorrow, guys.
And then there was 6. So is this your business, Donnell? Making keychains? What other stuff do you sell, honey?
I actually have an Etsy store as well as a Facebook page. Both links can be found on my YouTube channel. But I make keychains, pot holders, scrunchies. One of the latest items I've made is like a little tissue pouch. I haven't gotten those posted yet, but they're like tissue pouch with a little travel size package of tissue in it. Travel size tube of Jergens hand lotion, and honeybee or beeswax lip balms that I make myself.
Oh, that's cool. Hold on 1 second. Good night, Brenda Foley. Everybody's telling her good night, and Heather's just like chilling. She just happened to catch it. Love the thumbnail, Jay the tech guy. What did you do? Okay. I don't know what you do over there. You work fun magic. Donnell, do you have a YouTube channel? Yes, she does. That's why I invited her over here. So we're at Joseph. Silly guy. He goes, everybody needs to go check her out. If you would, please go over and check her out. Candace is wanting to know what Miss Becca is up to tonight. And
Lock of the month.
block of the month, that's about as much info as she's given.
This is what I'm doing.
She looks so thrilled.
Oh, that looks pretty.
Yes, it does. It's pretty.
Yep, it is. So pretty. Joe, can you drop Donnell's link? Already done. There you go.
Okay.
So do you have an estimated time of arrival tomorrow day?
I'm sorry.
Do you have an ETA for tomorrow?
We'll probably leave here probably about 8-ish, and we'll be stopping about 200 miles from where we need to be, because we can't
Cool.
get into the KOA in Mount Pleasant until Sunday at about 1 o'clock.
Oh, okay.
So we're gonna just play by ear, just find a KOA as we go along.
Right.
We got about close to 500 miles to go. So we'll drive at least half of that and then stop for the weekend.
See, you would have been better off just coming down the mountain to me. And we
I
could have
know,
just,
but Paul didn't want to go out of his way, as he said.
oh my goodness, I'm out of the way. Holy goodness.
I tell you
Holy
what, the wind was bad today driving. It was,
Yeah,
it
when
was
you were
pushing
on-
all over.
Yeah, when you were on with us, we could see you going like this. So
Yeah,
I can't imagine how that felt with him.
It was quite windy. And I tell you what, we saw there was a good old traffic jam going towards Indiana. A semi I don't know if he got hit or a fire or whatever, but the whole front end was burnt and all kinds of stuff off to the side of the road.
Oh
And
my.
the traffic was backed
Wow.
up for quite a while.
That's so sad.
Yeah, didn't look like anybody was hurt. Didn't see no ambulance or anything like that, but
Fingers crossed everybody was safe.
We were thinking, well, good thing it's not us going the other way. Stuck in all that traffic. That was terrible.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was getting to the point that they had, I don't know if it was state police or just the regular police on different exits getting ready to redirect traffic once they had to, get that tractor trailer out of there.
Right. Makes sense to me.
Yeah, it was windy, but the drive was nice. It was in the 80s today.
Has the season started to change anywhere yet that you've been?
Yeah, you can see the colors changing. When we were leaving Michigan, you could see the maple trees starting to change, and then parts of Indiana
Yeah.
and coming through Kentucky and that, they're starting to change.
Been a long time since I've been to the KOA in Mount Pleasant.
Oh.
Here you go, Donna. And Dave.
I'm sorry.
Holy
Oh,
goodness.
nice.
It's pretty.
Very pretty, Stephanie.
8-3
Very nice.
in the book.
Another one bites the dust.
Yes.
As
Okay.
I
now.
go, another one down.
I better get going.
Right.
Oh,
Get done
I
tonight.
can't
Then
hear
you gonna
you.
get done.
I think there's a lot of catching up to do on that hoop.
Wow. Hold on. Did you hear what my husband said?
Mm-mm.
He's
What did
gonna
he
get
say?
schooled. Let's school Joe. He looks at me and he goes, babe, hey, babe, I think you got a lot of catching up to do over there on the Hooter.
But student was getting ahead of it.
Hold on, babe. Hold on.
I'm
One.
so far behind, Joe.
Lord,
Two.
no, I'm so far behind.
This is where she just finished. 3, 4,
8-3.
Make them feel bad.
5, 6, 7,
I don't know.
8,
No.
9. 9 blocks done. I think I can take a day off and do real sewing.
So what was the homework for tonight? For today?
Oh, you didn't catch that?
She was too busy doing A3.
Is this the
Right.
one where you're gonna say, I love you forever and ever?
B1? No.
Hold
B1.
Hold on, baby. Hold on. B2.
2.
Yeah, it's this one. Remember,
That's
I
the
showed
other eye.
you-
That's the other eye, isn't it? Oops.
Remember, I told you I.
Still?
She's looking
Did I
at
spill
me.
the tea?
Sassy, sassy, sassy. Hey, come up for air. It's okay. Thank God she doesn't have a sledgehammer. Bam. But remember, I sat and did this in a hustle because I had this block messed up. Remember?
Yeah.
So trust me, if I can do this, you can do this. But this
Okay,
has
I got this.
you
You
got
got
this.
this.
Together
After I
we
do
go,
B1.
baby. And now do you understand why you're not allowed weapons?
Right.
And you'll be done before me, Sassy.
I still gotta
Oh.
do B1.
Do
You
what?
got this, man. You got this.
But this is all I gotta be B1 done right here.
It's okay. Just do B1 and B2 by next week.
Sassy, don't feel bad. I just ordered mine.
I'm ahead of you. Yeah.
Oh Lord, that's a lot of pieces. Jesus. This wait,
Breathe,
I want to
Sassy,
say it's 33 steps, but it's a whole lot of pieces in them steps.
Yeah, there is. But it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
You put
It
them in
Baby
a,
steps. Baby steps.
you
Well,
put
that's
it in a
why-
bowl and you just take one chip out at a time and work it.
That you know what? That's what I'm gonna do.
That's what I had to do because I was getting overwhelmed.
Just take,
And
just
you know
take
what?
a pillowcase, toss them all in there, and then reach your arm in and pull one out each day and work on that one.
I shall. Wait, you said B2 gotta be done by next week. Okay.
Yep. You got 7 days. 7 days to do 42 blocks,
Yeah.
42 pieces. You got this.
Woo, Jesus. Take
But
the
you got
week-
other work. Do not dedicate your life to this.
Oh,
You've got other stuff to do.
You know, I'm tired of looking like the last man on the boat on your channel, Donna. I'm gonna do this.
You got
Nobody
this.
left
And
behind.
it's not gonna be on little Hooter, okay?
Hey, you and I get on the last lifeboat, Sassy.
With Dave. I'm sticking with Dave.
So Sassy says, Day, you're on your own. I'm bailing, bud.
No, it's,
I'm
we'll
like,
go
it's just not gonna
together.
be
We'll
on
both go
little
down.
Hooter.
In
And
the
Sassy, I think your shirt is very fitting right now, Sassy.
All
Holy
right.
crap. I love that.
I'm like,
When I saw it earlier today, I thought it said, holy crap. Then I saw the S and said, oh, okay, holy scrap. Okay.
yeah, because I'm like,
Maria, hello. Is Becca awake? Yes, Becca is multitasking.
Becca
Dude.
is focusing on cutting her fabric out the right way.
Yep. She doesn't want to sit blocks in wrong like I do.
H I
Got this, Sassy. Absolutely.
Yep, I do.
Good Lord, one more for tonight.
Don't forget, Heather will be sewing next week. She'll be joining in as soon as she's feeling better.
Oh, good.
So ain't nobody behind.
Hey, Danelle, you said you just bought your pattern.
Yes, it did.
I haven't even bought it yet.
If it makes you feel any better, I haven't bought the fabric for it yet.
I'm not doing it right now.
She
It'll-
won't do it. She doesn't want to do it with us right now.
Yeah, because that's how that conversation went, Donna. I'm pretty sure that is exactly what I said. No, I don't want to play with you and your silly little owl. I think I said it like that. Or maybe it was.
I think it
"Oh,
went,
got too many
I
projects
wish
to
I
do."
had more time to come out and play with you. But
I
I
think-
work a real job and all you do is sit with your friends and play and sew all day long.
That's how that conversation went. Yep, you heard
See
it.
what?
here. That's totally how that conversation went.
It
Sure.
really did, but it's the facts. And she won't even answer her phone when I'm trying to call her at work and saying, we're having fun. You want to come play?
Ooh, you nasty girl.
That's what a bestie does. You taunt
There
your
you
friend
go.
into early retirement.
There
I'm
you
kidding.
go. That's
I'm
what happens
kidding.
when you retire.
No, Jason would say, you made her quit her job. You keep her. No, she's got expensive taste. No. She looked like she's on the struggling bus. Who? Judy. When are you doing the summer solace? We moved it to January because everybody wants to focus on Christmas projects. We were going to start it in September, and then I had an issue arise that we needed to push it to October. And then October came and everybody's like, well, what about our Christmas projects?
What about it?
So we are doing it. We've got 2 that's in the group doing it. They want to take and pick up a little class. That way they're sure that they're well versed and schooled. And I'm not saying that, Joe. I'm not doing it. Becca, the chat's for you.
Okay. She looks like she's on the struggle bus. Becca looks because Becca picked out this block of this one. And normally these patterns for the 2020 designer mystery quilt, the cutting instructions are usually like, hey, cut 3 of this one fabric, 3 of this one fabric, 3 of this one fabric, and bada bing, bada boom, you're done. But this time the fabric goes all the way up to O. And there are 3 different fabrics that are fabric I and J. And it's directional too. And I'm trying to focus on getting the right cutting sizes down while also hearing everybody talk. And so I've had to tune them out so that I can make sure I'm cutting right.
Okay, You don't want us to go 1, 2, 2 1/4, 3, 3 1/4. I love you.
Oh, can't
I
hear
love
you.
you.
I muted you.
It's okay. Look back.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
She will beat the snot out of us and she can take us all.
Or the little tissue pouches that I told you, Donna, that I've been making.
Yes.
I actually found one of mine that I haven't put away yet.
Oh, they're darling.
Oh, cute.
I got a little swivel clip, and then I put that down. So I got a pocket right here for the hand lotion, hand sanitizer, whatever the person wants. I'm doing it with hand lotion and lip balms. And then
Oh,
they
that's
come with also
cool.
with the little tissue package already in the pocket.
Oh,
I
nice.
like that.
Cool.
And what's the name of your Etsy? Is it the same?
Yep, I got everything across the board is Danelle Stitcheries.
All right.
Yeah, those will be
That's-
getting posted on there probably on either tomorrow or Saturday.
Okay.
Sue GSD says, don't pick on Becca. Please.
No, no picking on Becca. Please. I want Becca stressed. She's talking to someone on the phone about us. She's like, I can't believe I'm on this. I see your lips moving and I know who's on the phone. I can see it in your glasses. You're going to want to go back. It's
Ian
Ian.
sent me Marco Polo and said, why did I sign up for a legit kit?
See what?
Ian sent me a Marco Polo asking why did he sign on to do a legit kit, because he is deep in the bowels of Margot the Boxer.
Nothing beats a little rectum
He's
play.
doing good with it, I thought.
He is. It's just a lot of work.
I was a hair from ordering that one too earlier, and I'm like, no, only one per paycheck.
Yep. Yep. Yolanda says, that's my girl. Y'all leave her alone.
She got my back. It's fine.
They
Thank
got
you.
security.
Becca, when she rolls in, buddy, she's got to bring her team, her A team.
Security.
Joe, would you kindly get down and either get me one of my chocolate drinks?
What was that one?
iced coffee
Angela
or
Johnson
make me a
did
cup
this
of
skit, I
coffee?
think. If you can't put this right here, this into this right here, I'm gonna beat you upside the head with a buckle.
Can you make me a cup of tea?
There you go.
It's 2 minutes in the microwave.
Security.
Sugar and 2 teaspoons of cream.
Security.
You got this. I believe in you.
Screw it up, I know.
Just leave the tea bag in. That way it'll seep.
How much sugar?
2 and 2.
2 cream.
2 cream, 2 sugar. I'm an easy girl. You know that. You
I
like
want
it
one. I
easy.
want one.
The sugar's
I
in
don't know
the
what to say
center.
like that.
You live here. He goes, where's the sugar? It's like, honey, you do live here.
Thank you. That reminds me. After this, I gotta run to the store really quick to grab a bag of sugar for my coffee in the morning.
Hey.
Because otherwise, my work's not gonna get done very well.
Oh my.
Okay, Donna, I've got 100 that have been shoved with elastic. I just gotta sew them up.
Thank you, baby. That
I
is
got
so
33
kind of you.
33 to go, but I ran out of safety pins. So
Yeah, I
tomorrow.
thought I was doing good, but they just put me to shame.
I had a lot of this fabric here is fabric that came from Donna from Dresser Girl dresses. So I cut it all up
I
to
got-
make a,
I got a box here ready to go. All I gotta do is seal it up and tag it for tomorrow.
there you go, yeah. I just gotta sew the elastic together and then stitch them closed. Which I'll probably I'll do some of that this weekend since I'll be in one spot for 2 days.
I love doing scrunchies.
Mm. Good night, Heather. Get some rest, baby. It's okay, Becca said 12 blocks together and had to rip them out and resew them wrong. Oh. I thought it was bad what I did, just laying one up on the wall wrong.
A couple of weeks ago, Ton was sitting here trying to do a sew while watching one of your guys' lives. Can't remember if it was yours or Becca's. And I had a rough day at work that day. Came up here, I thought, okay, you know what? I'm gonna do some sewing and make my day better. I got in here, I did nothing besides hang out with Jack all day and night.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
No, after the fourth time of sewing the exact same block, the exact same way incorrectly, the fourth time, I'm like, I'm done. It makes my day better. I got in here, I did nothing besides hang out.
Back at Telly and I said hi.
It's not worth it.
Tell him I love him. And I'm going to slap him for not coming to play with us. He dumped me for the boxer. He just wanted to play with hearts.
Oh. Is he recording for the boxer?
I don't know. He just likes to play with the little tail there. He's not going to find me too funny. He's going to
Okay.
tell me what he said.
Y'all can say hi to Ian now.
Hi,
Ian.
There you go. All right, there you go. There
He
you go.
doesn't love us anymore, but then again, he never did.
Oh God, Donna's talking smack about you. You better come in and defend yourself in the chat. I'm just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
I haven't seen him in a long time.
Where can I find your address to mail the boutiques? Can someone drop it's P.O. Box? I'll say it really slow. I can't type it. Joe's making me a cup of tea. No, better yet, I'll slip over there and I'll be right back. I can do this. I can handle his job.
Uh-oh.
the Lord don't screw up his computer.
The medieval love.
My little Yorkie has been waking me up earlier and earlier every day lately to go potty.
Uh-oh.
He's 15 years old. Well, going to be 15 in April. So he's been starting to have issues with holding his bladder.
Uh-huh.
And he doesn't bark or anything like that. What he does is, because I keep my bedroom door closed at night, so what he does is he'll try and get up and I can hear his little pitter patter running across the hardwood floor from the front door to my bedroom door.
Oh.
And I've always been a heavy sleeper, but for whatever reason, that child can wake me up with his little pitter patter.
John's, hello, sweetheart. Hello, Ian. Everybody's Ian, hello. Address is now in the chat.
Hey,
You're welcome.
Hi, Ian.
Lord,
He's not really
have
here.
mercy. I didn't realize I was interrupting a live stream.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
He's not interrupting us.
good Lord.
We love
I'm
him.
gonna hear about this tomorrow. He's gonna be like, girl, why were you talking to me while you were on a live stream?
Because Donna said I could.
Because I do what I want.
There you
Your
go.
name is Becca. He's like not finding us too funny. Oh God, here he is. Off kilter crafter. Lord have mercy. I didn't realize I was interrupting a live stream. Come on in and play.
I
I'm
don't
sure
know
Becca will send you the link.
I don't know that he's camera ready, but if he wants to come, I
The
will
door
send
is
him.
open.
Yeah.
The door is open. You don't have to be camera ready. Have you seen us yet?
Right?
I mean, I'll take my bra off if he comes.
I'm in my jammy pants.
I'm in my jammies.
She can't have iced tea. Joe, I have no treats for her. She's hungry. Just bring her food bowl up. We've worked all day and didn't feed the children. We're bad parents.
I
Miss
won't
Van
let me eat
Chesson.
my dinner without feeding him.
Those were your words, not ours.
Yep. Bad mother. Bad mother.
That's right. Oh,
I should have been nicer. She got groomed today. You know, poor thing's gonna have an earache tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
Every time we take her to get groomed, she gets an earache.
Start giving her
Aw.
medicine.
Yep, already on it. I'm feeling I'm feeling a bit shaky this evening, otherwise I would. He just doesn't like us.
No, that's what he was telling me in the Marco Polo, is that he was feeling shaky and he didn't know why.
Eat something.
Check your sugar, Ian.
Is he a
I was about
diabetic?
to say the same thing to if it's the sugar levels.
Yes, he is.
Check your sugar, babes. All that sweetness.
I mean, it's really just an overload of me.
That's what it is.
That's what caused it.
He wasn't shaky until he talked to you and you sucked all the sugar out of him, you bad girl. Bad, naughty Becca. Blood sugar drop, check your sugar. Everybody's saying check your sugar. A lot of nurses in the house.
Or mamas.
Yeah, I was gonna say mother hens.
Yep. We all love him.
Yes.
Uh-oh. I am not threaded.
At least I have.
You notice that happens more with your Juki than your baby lock.
Yeah, because the needle is a side load. So
Yep.
the thread comes out a lot easier than if it was going in through the front.
How
I've
can
noticed
we
that,
get it to not do that?
I've noticed that on my industrial, if I start off way too slow, it pops the thread off.
When I stop sewing, if I just put the needle in the down position, that often remedies it.
Really? I might have to try that.
Think I'm going to.
Becca, your hair looks really cute tonight,
And
by
did
the way.
Becky get?
Donna
He's
told me
laughing.
from now on, I'm not allowed to blow dry my hair and wear it straight because I look old when I do that.
Who said that?
You.
No, I said this haircut verbatim makes you look 10 years younger. And I even went, girl, you're looking hot.
I'm
You
pretty
gotta
sure the
curl
words that came
that
out of your
stuff
mouth
up.
were, Becca, you look old as heck when you don't do your hair. I'm pretty sure you said it like that.
You look so gorgeous like that.
Kill me.
You
It's
know I
ironic
didn't say
though,
it that
'cause
way.
the lady that cut my hair cut it so that the curl would come out and I could put gel in it and just kind of scrunch it up and be on about my way, which I actually love because it's low maintenance. And I
Yeah,
always had
exactly.
straight hair growing up. It wasn't until I had my daughter that this happened. But
I'm telling you what, it looks beautiful.
well, it's easy to do because I just wash my hair and then I towel dry it and I scrunch it and I go. And
There
it's
you go.
great.
Yeah.
It's
You
great.
know I told you how pretty you look. Don't be
I know,
blowing
I'm just,
smoke up
I'm
their
just making it
butts.
funny
Blowing smoke is what she's doing.
always.
Yeah. Friends, I just got home.
Uh-oh.
I can't read what Jersey said. You'll have to. He's not in the chat.
I'm looking for her.
No,
Wow, my first-
I didn't. I said Delia.
No, Scott's home and she's exhausted, so she can relax.
All right. He's afraid of peer pressure. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. He's the kind of wife you wish you had. Kind, sweet, innocent. She would beat your butt and take a name later. He'll keep you straight, Mr. Joe. He'll beat you into submission. Like that there. There. I told her how pretty she looked. I know I did. I would never tell anybody they looked horrible. God knows I have to look in the mirror every day, feeling like I do half the time. I was there, Becca. I heard the whole thing.
You're right, you did.
Take a break from cooking to save me.
Being funny.
Thank you, Teresa Louise. Oh, yeah. What are you making, Teresa Louise? I'm telling you what. I am glad I'm doing the Mickey, but I've learned a lot along the way. There'll be stories to tell and tidbits that I'll share. Now, is anybody going to border theirs out, or are you just going to leave it with the background of your choice?
I'm not sure yet.
I'm not
Depends on
sure
what
yet.
you like. I think I want to put, I think I am going to border it though, because I have something in, because mine will be a patriotic Mickey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So
Cool.
I'm thinking I want to do something nice with the border.
That would be gorgeous.
Yeah.
Very, very pretty.
Donna, you got smacked. Teresa Louise,
I
said, oh,
always-
sorry, I was on Becca's side.
Hold on. Hold on. It's okay. It's okay.
Becca's coming with security.
Yeah. He's full of shit. Joe's over here going, well, we just got our first strike.
Oh, that's right. So what did you say?
I don't know. That Darlene Michaud could say whatever. Hey, everybody, it's me, Darlene. Oh, we're not. Yeah, Joe, when Peyton was little, I would channel surf YouTubes. And every time it was always the beginning of hers right before Peyton and I go to bed. And I just like to hear the way that she said it. Hi, everybody, it's me, Darlene. And then we would turn it. I couldn't take her vulgarity, but I thought it was just funny the way she said her name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I can't. Joe's like, get that out of our house. So
Is she still around?
I don't know.
What was
Maybe
that? What was that
Rob,
other
so I
show?
quit needing to use her.
What was that other show? Was it Sister Wives?
Let me see. Sorry, I was on Becca's side. I get it, Teresa Louise. That's okay. Yeah. Becca's my girl. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Candy, too. Yolanda. I'm feeling the love tonight. Teresa Louise, I love you both. I was just kidding. Yeah, okay. I see how you roll, girl. See what comes in the mail for you soon. A few potato chips, I'll show you. Yes, so Terry,
She might send you a really big bag of potato chips.
Yep. 300 potato chips to be exact.
Oh my gosh.
And you'll be saying how much you love me. So Terry, yes, she was very nasty. I didn't know it. And then when I saw it, I just, no, She's a little bit much. Darlene has a boyfriend now, and what? Whoa, wait a minute. What?
That she is talking about.
Holy goodness, you're punking me, right? Joe's over here going, there's someone for everyone. That one just surprises me. But you're right, she did have quite the potty mouth.
So guys, I'm gonna have to take off for the evening. My battery on my laptop is dying. And I did not bring the charger in here with me.
That's okay, sweetheart. Thanks for hopping in with us for a little bit.
Oh,
It gives
not a problem.
everybody a chance to see you.
Oh, definitely. I was so happy I finally actually see you guys all well, all on the screen at the same time.
There you
Absolutely.
go. Have a good night, Donna. Good seeing you. We'll try to get
night.
together when I get home in June.
Definitely. That'll be awesome.
All right, sounds good.
Have fun,
Bye.
sweetheart. Thank you.
Right.
Good night.
Let me see. Yolanda. I love you too, Donna. Yeah, I hear you, girl. Yeah, she
Teresa
is
Lee
over the
says-
top. I can't listen to her. I do like, well, I did like, and I'll humble myself. I would crack up every time when I would be channel surfing YouTube and her stuff would come up. I'd be like, "Hi, everybody, it's me, Darlene." That's as far as I could get. And my daughter, she goes, she's got her comments turned off because people send her nasty messages. I said, but I don't understand why. And she is, Mom, she's nasty. So I get it. Let's see. I'm still in. Oh, she has a boyfriend. Darlene has a male friend now, and yes, she still makes. I'm just wow. Who, Terry? Nice to see you, Donna. Hey, Candy. Donnell is a sweet girl. And like I said, if you haven't checked her out, please do. Don't know a whole lot about her, but you go find out. Did you get it all cut up back? Oh, we're muted again. No.
I'm
Becca.
just trying to keep the background noise to a minimum so people can hear y'all.
You're having a party over there singing, aren't you?
No, I have to recut this thing because my
Lining?
fabric's going in opposite directions. It actually looks cool, but I want it to all go in the same direction as here. So I need to redo this flying geese unit. That's all.
No.
Or maybe I don't. You know what? I don't. I don't.
You know what you can handle.
It'll be fine.
Tucker Nace is in the house.
I got it. Can you believe it?
Hey, Tucker.
What?
I got it to work.
Yay.
Huh.
Now, is that on your GoPro or is that on?
No, this is regular. This is, wait a minute, I don't even know. There's the GoPro.
I love those purples. Is that
Oh, did you get your overhead?
No, this isn't the overhead yet. Maybe you could see it better with the black. Oh, hang on. Belts are moving.
Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah, but the block here is all hand embroidered and that's all in glow in the dark thread. Let me turn the light off.
Is that the one that you got from Retreat?
No.
Oh, that looks really pretty.
Oh, you can't really see it. But anyway.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks awesome.
Yeah, so I put the block pattern in the center of the butterflies here on point. And then it created a secondary design in this triangle or in this square where these sashings come together. So I did 2 different designs. It really looks cool. So that's what I'm working
Really
on.
good.
I am so
Well,
proud of you.
I want to put glow in the dark thread in my elephant.
Well, this is black light. That's what I meant.
There you
Black,
go.
not glow in the dark. But yeah.
Yes. I love that purple fabric though.
Mhm.
Yeah, no, but where that secondary block that I created, that's all freehand. And I had to do a lot of marking on this quilt with the water erasable thread or the water erasable marker. And I'm like, I do not want to sit here wasting this marker. So I thought last night after I got off, I'm like, I have a wonderful feature of my machine called record. So I recorded that one section and I've just been stitching that same section out instead of marking the whole quilt.
Oh, cool.
So that's what I'm working on tonight.
How far is the car, babe?
The car has 1, 2,
You're almost done, right?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 more seams to go. I have the left side all put together and I'm going to do the right side tomorrow.
Good.
How was your guild meeting?
The guild meeting went really well. There was a great presenter there. She was talking about how to organize your stash and your scraps. You know, she was basically saying things like when you finish a quilt, cut your scraps down into like 10-inch squares or fat quarters and stuff like that. And she was showing us how to store that. And she gave us a handout of different patterns that you can use with those scraps. It was a really interesting way to see how it was breaking down in person. So it was good. And then I don't know what she said. She said some statistics. She's like, do y'all know how many or what age of the new quilters are? And everyone's like, oh, probably, 50 to 70 or, oh no, she said like 24 to 26. And doesn't every person in that room turn their head and look at me? I'm like, oh, I don't qualify in that category yet. I'm only 18. And they're, what? I'm like, oh my gosh. But it was a blast. I met a lot of new people and I'm excited to go back.
Good.
Good.
Was this your first time there?
Yeah.
Good.
So I am excited. So.
Very good. Very good.
And I know I found out where I can take that So It Seems quilt that we've been working on once I get it done.
Yeah.
Because they do that. They make quilts like that and then take them to people and give them away.
Awesome.
So I won't have to look very far for that.
That's awesome. I am so proud of you getting out a little bit and sharing your talent.
Yeah. Yeah, it was fun. Fun.
Donnell's telling you that's very beautiful, Tucker. Candy, thanks, Teresa Louise. Yeah. Candy, yes, Donna will be on Friday night. Absolutely. Becca generally goes off about 10 and then I go on at 10.
Well, guys, I'm gonna have to say goodnight as well.
It's okay, baby.
Good
I
night,
had
Sassy.
fun.
I have had the
Good
best
one,
day
Becca.
hanging with you, girl.
Yes, and I'm one block closer.
There you go.
That's all we gotta do is one block at a time, baby girl.
That's
One block
right.
at a time.
Yeah.
And if we'll get there.
And then we're gonna work on ours together. So we got
You
this.
got that. All right, my friend. Have a good night.
Good night.
Good night, sweetheart. Rest well, sweetheart.
I shall, I shall.
Didn't mean to do that.
Now, how far is he on the box? Or I was gonna message, but
I don't know.
it's gonna be really pretty.
Yeah.
He's got I think he's still got a ways to go.
Oh,
And I think he's just eager to have it done.
oh. I think that's how you get when you get like the halfway point, maybe 3/4. Then you're just like, okay, I'm over it now. Let's get this thing going.
You know, if I put the brake on.
Holy goodness. Yeah. So Terry says, woo, Tucker's in the house.
Yes.
Yes. We got 2 celebrity guests with us tonight.
Oh,
Tucker
yeah.
Nace and so Becca.
Right.
Well, it's been a hot minute. Just
Becca's
one.
had her fill.
Only about a couple hours.
Haven't seen you in like forever. Where you been?
I don't know. Same place I'm
Yeah.
always.
You can't be running away when we're trying to play.
Nope.
The only thing about this machine I wish is it had a bell that would say, Donna, running low.
Change your bobbin. Change your bobbin.
Yeah, just a little, like a twinkle in its eye, something.
Right, I hear you. My Juki's the same way.
I don't like to play bobbin chicken.
So how far along are you now on your Mickey, Donna?
I'm just piecing the left, let me see, the right side of it's all placed.
Uh-huh.
Now I've got to do this, and I've only got little bits. I'm doing them in 9 patches,
Right.
getting them as flat as I can, and going from there.
Yeah.
Then the goal is tomorrow I was going to do it tonight, but I just haven't had a chance yet. Get the AccuQuit out and start cutting up all of the others
Mhm.
and getting those ready to go.
Yeah.
And I figure I can streamline it when we come together, you know what I mean? Because if
Uh-huh.
I have them laid out into their sections, laid out the way they go,
Right.
it should be a little simpler.
Yeah.
But I wanted to really just watch what I was doing and how it was coming together.
Hey, Tucker, Donna Stitches says, hey, Tucker, I have missed seeing you. Now that summer's over, will your schedule return?
I'm working on getting a few projects done before the month of, what are we coming up into? October. And then I have a couple things that I'm waiting to hear back dates that I'll be away, and then I'm going to recommit to a live schedule and things like that. So yes, one of these days I will come back with my live again. But yeah, just trying to get caught up first.
And you're doing great. Room
Yeah.
wasn't built in the day and you had a lot to get done.
Yeah.
And it's not just the sewing stuff, it's life stuff.
Yeah.
Donna Stitches, you heard it from the horse's mouth.
Yep, he will be back.
Someday. Soon. Yeah. This party started.
It's not right.
Well, okay, that's all. Back to-
No, I know. I just laid it in wrong. And I'm
Yeah, I've been staring at that. Right there.
still not right here. Oh, in your perception, my love. You would have left me say that puppy together, wouldn't
No,
you?
the bottom, the top one I wouldn't, but the bottom one there, I didn't notice that.
I just want to make sure my color placements are good.
Can't believe she caught that thing being turned.
I'm glad she did. But when you're sitting back looking, you can figure it out. That's why I'm standing back now, giving it a look-see before I go any further. Giving it a look-see. Giving it a look-see.
Tucker, Judy Herbert asked, question for Tucker, how long have you been quilting?
I have been long-arm quilting now for 3 years. Quilting on a gamble this year will be 2.
Today. I'm making disappearing pinwheel blocks. Only problem is my points turn out so good. I hate to cut them off. All. I learned a lot. I really enjoy all of you keeping me company while I sew. So thanks for your contributions. Thank you. Question for Tucker that's been
Got that
asked.
one. Yep.
Thank you, Day.
Yeah, no problem. I got you.
How's that go? Contributions to this, or something or other about this PBS station. Wait a minute, I gotta think about that.
You up, babe?
It was something on PBS, like after they would play on like the programs on, they would say, thank you for your contribution. This helps, I don't know,
Support the Miracle Network or something.
something, but it was for PBS, something with contribution. Something
know.
with contribution from viewers like you. Thank you. Something like that.
That's a good catchphrase, Tucker. You need to use it.
I don't know why it popped in my head.
You what, babe? Just saying, everybody else took mine.
Just saying.
Yeah. Remember, Joe used to hate that. Now the news anchors say it all the time too.
Right.
Silly boy. Because I just really didn't pay attention until after you started doing it all the time. When I have to edit and edit you out.
You may have noted off the news right there.
Yeah, that could be. You never know. From PBS, yes. I tried your trick, Becca. It still comes unthreaded. Yeah, that doesn't help either. Becca
If the
says
needle
because
is down into where the bobbin area is, when you're not sewing, it can't come unthreaded.
it just did. I dropped my needle and it just did it again.
Oh.
But maybe my thread wasn't long enough.
Maybe.
I was gonna say, pull that thread out.
I thread this machine a lot. That's why when I'm doing my paper piecing, I really like the Singer stylus for that. I wish you would though.
Hey Donna, do you have that 1/4-inch thingy on your machine?
What do you mean?
That's that silver thing on there.
This thing?
Yeah.
This is a thread cutter.
Oh. Oh, you gotta lay it on the bed of your machine, not on the top. Okay.
It's like I want to say 1/2 inch up from laying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Work this time.
Becca, yours has the automatic thread cutter, doesn't it?
Yep.
Now has all the issues resolved as far as the oil or the silver, whatever it was?
The black
Gra-
gunk.
Yes.
Good.
One of the guys from Juki reached out. I talked to a quilt shop about 3 hours from here, and they'll actually be at the expo next week, so I'll get to say hi to them in person.
Oh, cool.
But they are a Juki dealer, and I explained to them what was happening, and they put me in touch with the guy who's over warranties for
Yeah.
Juki. And he emailed me back and I explained exactly what the issue was, when I see it, what it looks like. And instead of just telling me, don't oil your machine, which is what everybody else just kept telling me, he had me open this up and take out a couple of screws. And he asked me if the pad was dirty. So there's a pad in here.
Oh,
Where the presser foot goes up and down, and the purpose of it is to collect, I think, dust from the coils that are moving the presser foot up and down. And if
that
that
makes
pad
sense.
gets dirty, it's going to leave residue on the presser foot, because what was happening, or the presser foot bar, because what was happening is I was getting black gunk on the presser foot bar, and it wasn't happening when I was sewing. It was only happening when I was putting the presser foot up and down and up and down and up and down.
right,
And I could recreate the problem doing that.
right.
So he told me to take the pad and clean it out really good with some alcohol, get as much stuff off it as I could, And so I cleaned that off really good with some rubbing alcohol. And then I took the top off and cleaned all the wicks with rubbing alcohol just to make sure they were nice and clean. And then I oiled my machine fresh, just like I would have, whatever, like two drops, because I had dried everything out.
Right.
And that was in July, maybe August. I don't remember, but it's been running like a beauty now. No issues.
Awesome. Oh, good.
That's cool.
I'm just happy that I finally got someone to be like, okay, this is what your problem is.
And that makes sense.
Yep.
Shady Susan says she doesn't have any trouble with her machine coming unthreaded.
I wouldn't think she would.
My issue with my machine coming unthreaded is I'm working in a tight space and the thread is right here on the side of my needle instead of in the front of it. So my project will sometimes hit that thread and cause it to come out of the eye of the needle. That's my issue. So if I put the needle down in the down position when I'm not actively sewing, then it keeps me from pulling the thread out of the eye of the needle.
Sounds good. And then Gwendolyn says, Donna, why do you like your stylus better for paper piecing? I like it. It's got the automatic thread cutter and I can get my stitch length down to like a 1.4. And I like a really tight stitch length with my FPP. I just prefer that one. And
Becca, Judy asked, would you buy another Juki?
In a heartbeat. Yes, absolutely. But here's what I would recommend you do. If you decide to go from a computerized machine that has all the bells and whistles on it, like I did, to a straight stitch only high-speed machine that's purely mechanical, it is a whole different ball game. So before you start sewing on it, I would highly recommend, if you're going to do a Juki, go over to Juki Junkies. They have a YouTube channel. They also have a website where you can buy all of your accessories, all of your parts, and your machines. And I do have an affiliate link for them, by the way. It's on my website. But if you check out their YouTube channel, they have all of the videos that you need to know everything that you need to know about your Juki. And if that's not enough information, they have classes on their website that you can take over Zoom to learn all about your machine. So you can service your machine, clean your machine, maintain all of those things without having to worry about any of that other stuff. The problem that I had with this machine was not that the machine was faulty. It's I didn't know how to care for an entirely mechanical machine. But I'm learning every step of the way. And every time I learn a little bit more, I get more and more confident with it. So I've had this thing, I'm starting to get brave with it. Like I can take it. I'm learning how it's going together. And before too long, I'm going to know how to take the whole dang thing apart. So that's what
Tiffany, I'm not being mean. That's how you know your machine. Tiffany, I could watch her fully detail hers. I don't know if she's ever used the shop or did it all on her own.
Nope. She always
she's fascinating. Yep. Let me see. Susan said she's been lurking for a while. You are welcome to come in and hang out with us, Susan. The door's always open.
Judy says she would go from a featherweight to a Juki. So you have experience with mechanical machines. So this would be a step up for you. It sews a whole lot faster than the featherweight. The featherweight is a nice, relaxing sew. This is like, let's get her done. It does everything. I feel like I can go through tons of layers on it. It's amazing. I absolutely love it.
It's kind of like a Volkswagen and a Porsche. Yes, big difference, Susan said. Marie, yep, she's singing Eye of the Tiger now. It's not that I don't like this. It's just if I don't use that thread cutter, it'll come unthreaded every time.
Yeah, and your Juki is a true industrial too. So your experience with your Juki is different than mine.
Right. I love it for like my granddaughter's cheer team. They're always sending over or calling in, hey, can you fix this real quick in a pinch and stuff? And it doesn't matter, whatever they send, this machine can handle it. It's a little workhorse. And it's just, it's so amazing. And I love having the little foot that's exactly 1/4 of an inch. If you don't take your eye off of it, everything stays consistent all the time.
The only thing the only thing I wish this machine had is the option just to do a zigzag stitch. If the needle wouldn't be in a fixed position, even if you had to use a mechanical dial to move it, that would be awesome.
Makes
Because
sense.
if I have to do a zigzag, I have to go to the baby lock. If I could do just a zigzag on this, I would need no other machine.
Yep. Like when I was doing those dresses this past week with Project Dress a Girl, I automatically, because I knew I wanted to do fancy stitches and things, I just went ahead and started them there and finished them there because that way it was all under the camera, one setting, and it made it easier for Joe. What was that you bought, Susan? Let me see. I use mechanical stitches almost 98% of the time, mostly vintage Singer. I love my old girls. I think that would be fascinating. Marie John Joy, I get a featherweight with a Juki. Cool. Becky said, yeah, I have a needle. Let me see. I thought that is why you bought that thing. Wait a minute. I thought that was why you bought that thing you told me to buy, Donna. Yeah, it is. And it works perfect. But when I'm switching back and forth between the machines all day long, until I get in the habit of bring it up, use the thread cutter, bring it up, use the thread cutter, you know what I mean? Then I use it and then I don't have any more threading of the needles.
Gwendolyn Haig says, what about sergers? Do any of you use them?
Yep,
No.
I don't.
yep.
Never touched one. No need. I'm not
You
going
want
to sew
to?
clothing.
Do you want to?
No.
Come
I have no
on.
desire to sew clothing. I have no desire to play with a serger.
Man, you're one tough girl. The sky's the limit. You can do anything you set your mind to.
Anything.
Anything. I have all of those fancy machines. I use them for designated sewing machines, embroidery work. I just need something that goes faster. This Juki Industrial, it kicks butt and takes names. I agree with Becca. If you want something fast and consistent, go with the Juki. I knock out a lot more work with the Juki. If I'm FPPing though, I do switch back to the Singer. I'm in the habit of using that thread cutter and I get the smaller stitch length.
Well, and you can do that with the Juki, right? So the neat thing that I have about my Juki versus yours is to change to a 1.0 stitch length. I just do this. I'm done. I'm there.
Right.
Right. And then my thread cutter is built into the foot pedal. It takes a little muscle memory to get used to the knee lift being here because on my baby lock, it's more over to the right. So I can center my whole body in front of the needle. But with my Juki, I have to have, I almost line up like my right side of my body with my needle so I can use the knee bar. But once you have all that figured out, it becomes muscle memory. It doesn't actually take very long. When I sit at the baby lock, my knee's constantly going to the right and there's nothing there. And then I'm clicking my heel to cut the thread and nothing's happening. That's hilarious.
It takes you a while. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Trevor, you're talking semi-industrial or industrial machine that go real fast. Because I have my Juki HZL 600 and it only does maybe 800 stitches per second, but it's a computerized machine.
Yeah, Susan keeps adding messages and then dropping them. And she says, it was that piece that goes behind the needle to cut the thread. Yes, Susan. And then it holds the thread in place until it moves forward the next piece. So Terry, I bought the serger last year to learn to make the clothes, and it came in very handy for project dress a girl. I love my serger.
I made a pair of pajamas for my granddaughter and after with my serger,
Yep.
didn't come out too bad.
Now, if someone would have told me I was going to be a quilter, I'd have said you're crazy. Then now you add into the mix, I'm making dresses and they're turning out and looking really pretty. I'm just like, woof. Because it was never something for me. I'm wanting to try a serger on a t-shirt quilt. I've never done that. I only use my serger, and I'm being honest. I'll go around the outside perimeter of a quilt just to make sure I've got it bound good. You know, not bound, but stitched in really nice because I don't want popping seams.
Yeah.
And then I quilted, but that's just me. Becca, which baby lock do you have? I'm buying. I can't make the printout. It's behind the heart.
It says, oh, that says I'm buying the Allegro for myself in a couple months.
I have a baby lock Aria.
Ladies,
It
I'm
is
gonna have to go to
actually my
bed.
mom's machine now.
All right, honey. Good night, Shelley. Have a
Good night,
fabulous
Shelley. Have a
day
good night, my
tomorrow.
friend.
Good night,
Just
everybody.
remember, you're almost to the weekend.
Right. Good night.
Good
Thanks
See
night.
you
for
later,
having me.
babe. You're
Bye.
welcome.
I'm soon with Shelley.
Be wide.
I said, I'm soon with Shelley. I'm about falling asleep at this machine.
Well, that's not
That
good.
machine will put you to sleep.
Yeah, it will. And then sew my fingers off.
Nah,
Oh, it's happened.
I bought the serger when my girls were little, so I could sew the seams much faster and easier. Yeah, Dahlia, I'm glad I took up sewing clothing again. I did sew when my girls were little. Oh, wow.
Wait, I gotta tell you this story. So I went into the quilt shop this weekend, and while I was there, there was this young mother who had two girls who probably were about 7 or 8 years old there with her, and they were making a quilt. She was going to help them make a quilt, and so she was letting them pick out their fabric. And it was so funny because they could not have been more different. The first little girl, the mom told them that they could pick out 2 fabrics for their quilt. I don't know what project they were making, but they needed 2 fabrics, whatever it was they were going to do. And so the first girl picks out 2 bolts that she wants to get her fabric from. And the other girl comes with like 6 bolts.
Oh,
She's got her arms full. And her mom looks at her and she's like, wait, we need to talk about this. So the mom, God love her, the mom sat down on the floor in the quilt shop with both of her little girls and focused her attention on the little girl that had the 6 bolts of fabric and said, talk to me about what you're thinking here. And she had these 2 like oceany blue bolts of fabric. There was a bit of contrast, but they were both very much like ocean blue. And then she had these 2 purples, I think. And then these 2, they were like coordinated purples and then blues and then like pinks. And she's like, well, this one's going to make a really pretty wall hanging. And this one's going to make a really cute doll quilt. And she had like 5 projects in her head. I'm like, that's
oh,
a quilter.
yep. I'd have been like, here's 20, Mom.
It's like, that's a quilter. Way to go. Her mom's like, we need to talk about this. And I was like, I see you, girl.
Yep. See you in a few years.
That is funny. Well.
Andy says, good night, I'm going to bed. It's been nice. Time for bed, Elizabeth says. I bought the Allegro in March, started quilting, and I really love it. Night, Candy. Night, love. Thanks, Dave, for telling everybody good night, baby.
No
We're
problem.
not gonna be a whole much longer.
Mm-mm. That's my phone.
What's your project tomorrow night, Beck?
More block of the month blocks. Block number 4 for the 2023 Designer Mystery.
You are determined, girl.
Hey, I said I wanted to get the block of the months that I had at the start of the year finished before the end of the year. And the only way that's going to happen is if I start sewing these blocks together.
Yep.
Yep.
I am
True
so
that.
proud of you.
This is block number 10 of 12 from 2020.
Oh no,
you go.
Constance. I have to go. One of my kittens just crossed over. I am so sorry.
Oh,
Sad. Did that for any animal.
Yeah, I'm gonna slip off of here too. I gotta go and wash myself.
Excuse me? Are you that dirty?
Out
You
running,
dirty boy.
out running around in the town. Yes.
Oh, I'm just playing, honey.
Oh, it's that like
Go
muggy.
wash that stink off, boy.
And now, because I come home at night, I thought, okay, quilters meeting, it'll only be an hour. This lady talking. Oh no, it was like 2.5 hours. But so it's nighttime, and now it's, you know, in between the summer and the fall, and up here it gets like that muggy cold. It's not
Yep.
like cold. It's like you stand outside, you're cold, and then you're sticky. I'm like, ew, no.
Yep.
So
So what's your agenda tomorrow, babe?
finish the car. I went to Joann's and got a couple things of adding, and I bought some backing fabric for the car.
Get the flames.
No, I got black.
Ooh, you're gonna make it really hot.
Yeah, just like I did for the star one.
Yep.
What else? Other than that, not much. So no, tomorrow finish the car, work on this. Other than that,
All right. Well, when you're free, hit me up.
I will.
They'll be our traveling girl during the day.
Yeah.
Yep. Have a
And
good
we'll see
night,
her
Tucker.
tomorrow night. Good night,
All right.
Tucker.
See everyone tomorrow or later.
Absolutely.
Bye.
And it's a little
Gwendolyn
bit.
Haig says, Becca, I hope you invited them to join your channel. It's good for kids to be tapped into good environments that feed their creative interests.
no, I did not, because normally when I go out places, I don't walk into a room advertising that I have a YouTube channel, because I feel like that makes me. I don't want people to think that I'm better than anybody else. And so I
Amen.
feel like when I walk into a room and I'm like, I have a YouTube channel, come subscribe to me. I feel like I feel like, first of all, why am I doing that? Because I don't know. I just don't like the way that sounds. I have no problem if other people want to do it. I don't want to do it.
Right.
Good
night, so Terry.
Hello, sweetheart. Thank you for coming. I think I'm good for one more block. How much? You're almost done. Oh,
Oh, nice, Becca.
That's my block.
that really turned out sweet.
Very pretty.
So this is all my scrap from that one block.
Wow.
Holy goodness.
You get a ridiculous amount of scrap from these block of the months. Not
And who was
ridiculous
that
as in
through?
Photoshop, please change it. Ridiculous as in I will always say yes to a fat quarter shop block of the month if they are offering it in fabric that I like, because I know that I will have enough to do 2 quilts.
Yeah. Is there enough there you can make a second block?
Oh yeah.
I'd say
Maybe
that's a
even
win.
a couple of blocks.
Wow, you need to challenge yourself.
Well, I have a challenge in the works for the scraps that I have from the Rose and Bloom kit that I got from Fat Quarter Shop. And I'm working on it right now. And more details will come out in the future. It's a
Awesome.
challenge I'm
Gonna sit the
starting
dark.
offline, but I will share the details of soon.
All right. All right.
Judy Hebert said, Becca, I found you and your personality grabbed me and I could relate to what you're doing.
That's,
Aw,
I appreciate that, Judy. And I think that's kind of where I want to be, right? I want to be in that sweet spot where you click onto the video because it drew your attention, but then you stayed because of my personality. I don't want people coming to my channel because I begged you to be there. I want you to be there because you like being there.
yep.
There you go, right?
And I feel like if I'm asking you to subscribe in the middle of a quilt shop or
That's not
asking you
cool.
to check out my channel, yeah, like you weren't shopping for a quilt shop. You weren't shopping for a YouTube channel. Now, don't get me wrong. I'll go into a quilt shop with Mary and Mary will be like, that's so Becca. And I'm like, okay, if you guys want to talk about that, that's fine. But it's different than me walking up to you going, hi, I'm so Becca. Will you subscribe to me on YouTube?
Well, no, that's true. I get that. It's different if you're talking to somebody, me, for example, and we start talking about something and say, hey, I watch a couple of these YouTube channels if you're interested.
Yep.
These
Yep.
are the people that I watch.
Yep.
Yep.
And I never know how that's going to go over in a quilt shop either, right? Because like if somebody's telling them to watch my channel and that quilt shop is selling quilting classes.
Right. It could go south in a hurry.
Right. So here's what I do. Like if people ask me, I'll say yes. And usually when I go to a quilt shop, Mary's with me. And Mary loves to tell everybody who I am, which I actually appreciate because I am the last person to promote myself.
Right.
So I just expect when I go to a quilt show or a quilt shop or anywhere that nobody knows who I am. And if you happen to recognize me, I leave the onus on you to tell me that you recognize me. Otherwise, we're just two quilters.
Exactly.
That's it. Like I'm nothing different than you are. And that's just how I prefer to look at it, right? It's just a drop in the ocean. Even if I get to my goal of 100,000 subscribers, that's still just a drop in the ocean. What's the likelihood that I'm going to run into somebody that recognizes me from YouTube? So it
has happened.
It does. So here's a funny story. Mary, and this has happened on 2 or 3 different occasions. Mary and I have gone to quilt shops and I didn't realize that this was a thing. It happened at the quilt show actually that we just went to a few weeks ago too. I did not realize that people were recognizing me and not saying hi to me or not saying, I watch you on YouTube. I did not realize that was happening. And so I was just like, people don't recognize me. It's fine. I just live my life. And so we went into a quilt shop. Well, I'll just talk about the one we did at the quilt show because the same thing happened at a quilt shop. When we were at the quilt show, I was talking to a guild member there. She makes bags. She's awesome. But I was looking at the treadle desk that I was buying and Mary was looking at the other one and we were talking to the shop owner and we were talking to this girl that's in my guild and we weren't really we were just focused on doing our own thing. And Mary told the shop owner that I had a YouTube channel. And she was like, well, who is she? And so Mary told her. And I heard somebody else, and I don't even know who it is, but I heard somebody say, oh, I thought I recognized her. And I was like, see, I didn't even know that was happening. But if you think about it, like when you meet somebody that you only see in video form or picture form, it takes a minute for it to set in. And I paid for a VIP upgrade for a New Kids on the Block concert years ago. And I was super excited because it was a ticket that was going to get me into an after party where some of the guys from the band were going to be. And so I was going to have my very first chance to see them up close and in person, like not on stage, right? So it was going to be like eye level. And I was going to get to take a picture with them. And I'm standing in line. And while I'm standing there waiting for the line to start moving for the photos, Karen tapped me on the shoulder and goes, "Didn't you just see Donnie walked right by you?" He was inches away from me and I couldn't have picked him out, because even though I knew exactly what he looked like, I could recognize him in any picture, any movie, whatever. But in person, it was completely different. And I don't know why that is, but I wonder if that's the thing. Like, I remember when Anne Marie was at your retreat, right? She said she thought I was taller in person. And then when she saw me, she's like, "Wow, you looked a lot taller on
Your videos.
On your videos." It's because of the way my angles are probably set up, but I'm only 5'6". And I think she was expecting me to be like 5'10" or something. And I was like, no, like, but it's the same thing. And it's the same thing with Susan. Remember? Like,
we all thought Day was tall and Susan was short.
We thought Day was going to be this not like big girl like me, but
I'm figuring like 5'8", 5'9".
We thought she was.
If only.
We thought Day was going to be like 5'9", 5'10", right? And we thought Susan was like 5'2", this teeny tiny little petite thing. And we couldn't have got like Day's not, and Susan is. Susan's like taller than I am. And it's
I'm only 5'4.5".
Eric says, "Oh my God, I know you from YouTube."
Oh, Eric.
Well,
I love Eric. I swear, what a sweetheart.
But he's a little different though, because
he stands out.
But I don't know how to say this without like
hello, Eric.
And he's like 6'100". Like
he's a big tall guy.
Almost like he's closer to 7 feet tall than I think he is 6 feet tall.
It's kind of like I've been in an airport and I see him before I see anything else. And I'm like,
yeah.
And he still walks away. He doesn't have a clue who I am. I'm the crazy lady holding my Eric. I sew. Call me. And he still keeps walking.
He is heads and shoulders above everybody else around them.
See why?
He is like a whole head above everybody else that is around him. Guys are a little bit taller than girls usually, and our demographic is, I know guys so too, but our demographic is usually women. And
I'm going to show you something as a comparison. This is Eric's size. This is Tiffany's size.
You're not wrong.
No, I'm not. Eric can pick her up in the palm of his hand. He's a big teddy bear.
When I went out to see Tiffany for my video, I wanted to do a video snapshot of them. So I took a video, I put it in my vlog. You can go back and watch it. But I was talking about how I got to have breakfast with Eric, and I had breakfast with Eric before I went back to the airport to head out. And so Eric and Tiffany were there. And I took a video clip of Tiffany and Eric standing next to each other. And Eric just does this thing with his finger, like way down here. He's like, "Come on, up, 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 up." And you get to Tiffany's head, you haven't even gotten to his shoulder yet.
Hey, Joe's 6'4".
Yeah.
So there's not a big difference between the two. 4 inches, though, you don't think, and you're still looking up, because I got to look up to Joe.
Yep. He's a great guy, though. He's awesome.
Yep. He's got to come here to the East Coast.
Yeah.
Eric, are you going to come to QuiltCon?
I knew you were going to ask that.
You know it.
Got 2 more blocks to do.
Are you doing them tonight or in the morning?
No, I'm going to do them tomorrow between work and because I got to work tomorrow. I'll do them maybe before the live stream if I have time. Otherwise, I'll do them Saturday or Sunday. My goal is by the weekend, I want this quilt top put together and I want to show it on my vlog on Tuesday.
Right. I want to have this one put together at some point tomorrow. And then I need to start cutting all the other Mickey quilts. That way I can have them in stacks. That's my goals for tomorrow. And someone said I'm not allowed to say Mickey and Minnie. Take me
Why?
to the magic. We're having a mouse party.
Okay,
I'm
Eric
trying
says
to
I'm
make
trying to
it,
make it, but
but-
it's the busiest time of the year for him.
It is.
It's okay. We get it. If you're too good for us, we understand.
Well, Eric.
She's blowing smoke,
know.
Eric.
I know what he's probably, I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when
He
I'll be
goes,
back.
he would have to fly into Raleigh, spend a day or two, and then like fly back that like the same time. Eric, if
too
you,
I can
much.
take him to the airport.
if you are able to make it work, just so you know, like Tiffany and I will be down there Wednesday through Monday. So if you're able to fly in for the weekend, we can pick you up and take you back to the airport. Just hit me up.
And I
and-
just said the same thing.
Oh, did you? Well, Donna, you're going to be in my car.
No.
Eric says he's bowing down to the queens of YouTube.
I think that's
So
more-
now you get your stuff together, Eric.
Katie, no, she isn't done yet. She's still working on it.
No, yeah, maybe. I'm done tonight. I've got enough magic in me tonight. Eric, anytime you want to come hang with Becca and I, feel free. The door's always open, our friend. She told me I called her cray cray for driving across country. She's not driving across country, is she?
No, she bought a
That's
plane.
not. No.
Hey,
No, because I know
Donna,
Tiffany doesn't
Wait,
like
when
to
she
do a lot
gets
of
here.
Donna,
Uh,
you stand up and move your chair for a minute.
what are you looking at something?
Yeah, Mickey, I need to see something on Mickey. It doesn't look symmetrical.
It's not finished being put together yet.
No, hold on. I just need to see something. Okay, so for your right side, closest
Right.
to your machine, right? The ear. Do you have another row of colors that you're putting in there?
Yeah,
Okay, so the ear is going to get wider.
yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
Okay.
yep. I know what you're thinking, like right in here.
well, no, I was thinking like left to right. So if you look at the body of the face, right? And then you look at
Watch.
right there, right?
Watch.
So if you
Watch. 1, 2, 3. You got your caps. Here you have 1, 2, 3, and you got your caps.
but that's not what I'm talking about.
What are you showing me?
Okay, put your hand on the cap on the right-hand side. Okay. When you go up, there's a square. And then when you go to the left, go down and to the left, you have that final row. So it overhangs from the body by 1. Now, if you go to the other ear, the ear overhangs the face by 2.
I've still got to add.
I know, but I'm talking about the color.
Hold on.
Your
hold on.
right ear looks wider than your left ear.
Hold
the
on.
right-
Hold on.
Okay.
This is the middle of the block, Becca. If I'm coming straight down here, this is the middle.
Right, but I'm just looking at the edge. I'm not looking at the middle. I'm
Right.
looking,
But the reason it looks off center is because my fold's not right.
I'm not looking at the center. I'm
Okay,
looking at
We're
just
going
the
here
edge.
to here, right?
Yes. So when you,
Okay.
okay, now move your hand over one square.
1,
Now direct, wait, stop doing that. Put your hands on the half square triangle units at each end, right? Underneath that half square triangle unit, both of those pieces are white. Now put your hand back on the half square triangle units and move over one block. You should be on a solid square block, right? And underneath that solid square block, one hand has the face and the other hand still has white. Put your hands up and move them in one block. Put them on the cat. Put both hands on the half square triangle units. And now move them in one block each. Yep. Now move your hands down one block each. Do you see how on the one hand you have a half square triangle unit and the other hand you have a white square?
It's not deep enough there.
That's what I was pointing out.
Well, it's about damn time I asked you to look earlier. What the heck? So now I've got to cut more parts tomorrow for his body. And you're sitting over there agreeing now.
Yeah, the right side is not one row shorter. The right side is up higher.
Yeah.
But it's not they're pointing out that your bottom rows don't line up, but that's what you were talking about earlier, how you're
Yeah,
how it's playing. We know about that.
one section is sewed and the other one isn't.
Right. The pieces that the face for the right side, the one by where your shelves is, doesn't come out
It's
as
sewn.
piece on the left.
Yeah.
Yep.
That side is sewn, the other side is not.
Well, then you know what you do? Well, you got to go with whatever looks symmetrical. So you either rip the seam and fix the right, or you just make the left look like the right. I think the left side is probably going to be accurate.
I don't know. I'm just going to embrace it and leave it.
Okay.
Everybody's unique in their own little way.
Now, don't be blowing smoke because you know you're going to fix it.
I was going to be able to sleep tonight caffeine free, but now I got to go get a cup of coffee. Now you're going to make me stay up all night, sister. Let me see. Bowling down. Eric, I don't know if he could take all of us.
Judy Heber said, I'm going to try and get to QuiltCon just to meet you all. I watched Tiffany and then found the rest of you. You feel like you're my people.
We are what you see here, plain and simple. The only difference is we put ourselves out there. Good, bad, and otherwise.
Gwendolyn says, I understand your point, Becca. Makes sense. I also see the other side of sharing in a classy way, since there are some folks who could benefit from your content. Good thing Mary helps with that.
Yep. And that's what it really boils down to is I don't have enough self-confidence to sell myself. And so I just prefer to avoid the topic and don't do it. I think what I struggle with more than anything else is that I feel like everything I do, everybody else can do, and there's nothing special about me because I feel like everybody else can do those things. And this isn't we don't need to take this and turn it into a therapy session for Becca and building her self-confidence up. But because I know everybody's gonna be like, no, that's not true, because I would tell you the same thing. No, you have skills, but we're so hard on ourselves. So I can see like the value that Day brings or the value that Donna brings, but I don't see how what I do is different from either one of them or what they're capable of. And that's where I start getting into that whole cycle of why should I sell myself? Why should I be telling people I have a YouTube channel? There are other people out there that do it better than me. And it just becomes a whole thing.
Well, let me tell you something, system.
Oh God, here we go.
There we go. Here comes the therapy.
Every one of us have something different we bring to the table, good, bad, and otherwise. And you are worthy and you know your worth. That's all I got. If you won't sell yourself, I'll put you on any street corner you want.
Oh, sweet. On the corner?
Eric
And then you got to do that dance. Well, how does husband say do the dance? I don't want change. I want the box.
My stepdad loves to tell the joke, and I'm going to chop it. You guys know it because it's been around forever and a day, where the wife came home and all she had were quarters. And he said, who paid in a quarter? And he said, they all did.
I got to say this. Eric says, oh, trust me. I took on 59 ladies at my first guild meeting. They all looked at me like a bunch of cougars looking at fresh meats. Holy goodness. Now, I think we're all married. We'll protect you, Eric. We won't let you get hurt.
Valerie Creek says,
cougar mate.
Valerie Creek says, but the way you teach, Becca, might mean more to someone than other teachers.
Yep.
I know.
It's all in the presentation.
This is the
Absolutely.
same stuff that I tell everybody, right? Like, I want to start a YouTube channel. Becca, will you talk to me? Sure. And I give them all the stuff that you're regurgitating to me right now.
There you go.
Let me ask you a question. Who was one of my teachers?
Eric Oda.
Wait a minute, I got to do this.
Yeah.
All right. So what do I have left to do? Two more blocks out of this. You
All
guys.
right.
I am ahead of schedule. I am so pleased. And these are the 2 blocks in case you're curious. This
I am
one,
very curious. And you're going to make me one like that, right?
let me
Nope.
get 12.
That's a negative, Houston. Ghost Rider, no. You know which one I'm wanting, don't you?
Oh, wait, what?
Since you stood me up for crabs, which one you making me?
Oh my God, I want crabs so bad too.
So did I, but you ditched me.
I couldn't get out of work.
It's okay.
This project's gonna kick my butt. I'm gonna be busy right up until the cruise.
Wendell and Hank says, there's something special about you ladies. My 2-year-old grandson loves it when I watch you. It's how I get him to eat. Turn on a live stream from Donna or Becca.
Gwendolyn, tell us what his name is. We'll call him out when we see you in the chat.
I was on my way into work, and Beth had texted me, so I was just like, I'm just gonna call her because I'm driving. So I call her, and it ended up like something happened. It ended up a FaceTime call. So I've got her on a FaceTime video call while I'm driving. I'm obviously not looking at the screen, but her oldest boy, oh my gosh, he's so cute.
He's my heartthrob.
He goes, it's so Becca.
He loves to read to me. I just love to listen to him read. I'm telling you, by the age of 4, the boy could read.
He's so cute. He was telling me about his Pop-Tart. I think he had a chocolate Pop-Tart, and I told him that the strawberry ones are my favorite. And he's like, I love my Pop-Tart. So we talked for a few minutes before Beth had to take him to school, but he was so cute. He knew my name. He was like, it's Becca. I was like, okay.
It's so cute to hear him.
What's his name? Is it Addie?
Addie.
Yeah,
It's Addington, but they call him Addie.
I was gonna I was so afraid to say Addie because I was terrified I was gonna get his name wrong. And I was like, man, what kind of friend am I? I can't remember my friend's kid's name.
Okay, I've got 12. Give me all their names.
Peyton.
Skylar. Harper.
Oh, okay, yeah. No,
Oh heck. Now,
Peyton.
I'm trying to blank on the boy. The other girl, no.
Trevin.
Those I don't know.
Trevin. Yeah. I'd love to get a QuiltCon maybe when I'm from the West Coast. Don't want to go to the other side of the country alone. You would be alone. You'd be here with us. Silly.
Well, when it'll be at
we have
Phoenix
Titan.
next year.
We have Titan, Molly, and Buttercup.
It'll be at Phoenix next year, and Eric and Tiffany will likely be at Phoenix. Ian may be there as well. I don't know.
Phoenix.
We will not. I probably will not be in Phoenix 2025.
I'm booked.
I'm gonna have I've got multiple trips in the works for 2024 already. I'll need to let my vacation time rebuild a little bit. Because we're doing QuiltCon in February. I've got June, I've got July, and then in October we're doing a family trip to Disney. So like I'm gonna be broke.
This year is off the hook. I'm going to QuiltCon in Raleigh, 2 trips to Disney. I'm going to Missouri for tea quilts, going to Pennsylvania for our quilt retreat, and then I'm circling back around and going to Ocean City with some friends. I will only
Part
be
of my
home
summer
4
is
days.
booked too.
I will be home 4 days in June.
Yeah, by the time I get home in June, in Memorial Day, it'll be time to turn around and head out for 3 weeks in June.
Yep. We got this, girlfriend.
Yep.
Phoenix is so hot. Sheila Fudge sounds like a plan. Okay. Eric picked up a hot chick. He's going to come here with Sheila. So he doesn't have any cougars awaiting him down. 12, I can barely remember my own name. I don't really have 12. I was just kidding.
I was like, oh my God.
No. Now, if you count all the kids we ever fostered with ours, then we got 12. Will QuiltCon ever be in Missouri or Kansas? No, probably not. So we'll have to go to Missouri Star when I'm out there.
I want to go to a Missouri Star retreat one time. Like,
Somebody said they would just want to go to the birthday bash because that's really cool.
yeah, I want to go to Birthday Bash one year. The problem is this time of the year is the busy time for my job. Trying to think of what I can say and what I can't say. This is a busy time of year for us, and it's really hard to get time off of work right now. So taking a trip in September is usually not likely.
Oh my goodness. My daughter got accepted into Disney College. She said she's getting her pass on Mother's Day. How awesome.
Wait, Katie, can I get a pass?
I have
Everybody
some friends that
wanna
work in Disney. I have some of my friends' kids work at Disney, and they're kind of up there. I just gotta find out where up there. I used to have a cousin that was there too.
Can I just get a few passes for free? It'll be so much more affordable to take everybody to Disney. We're gonna stay at the condo. I just need the park passes. Can I just get a few park passes?
Right.
All right, guys. All right, I got my note that I've got to fix my Mickey. He's jacked up.
Sorry.
But anyway, thank you for noticing. I would have really almost been upset if he'd have been on the long arm and I noticed it, because then I'd have really not liked Mickey.
Yeah, no, just double check him and triple check him before you tear him out again.
Oh, I will.
Look at, once you get them, like, look in your camera, take a picture too, because sometimes things will jump out at me when I study the picture versus standing in front of the quilt.
It threw me off in the corner. And then when you showed me the extra row.
Y'all did that for me when I was setting mine up on the floor.
Yeah.
I had that one of those corners.
You were like, look, turn this. Yeah. And that's what you got to do. You look at it so much, everything looks the same.
Exactly.
All right, guys. I'm gonna go.
All right. Good night, guys. Thank you all for joining us.
Have a good night, everybody.
Sleep well. And Becky and I'll see you again tomorrow. Starting at 8 o'clock.
Hasta
p.m.
mañana.
8 o'clock on Becca's, 10 o'clock on mine.
There you go. Have a good one. ladies.
Fabulous
I'll see you
day. God
tomorrow.
bless. Take care. And we'll see you again real soon. Bye, guys.
Good dreams.